working. When you're working with somebody with iron deficiency anemia, this is how this is working. We're not doing minerals till next semester, or next quarter. Since I write all these questions myself, it does occasionally happen that there are typos in there, or I write questions that are super junky. If you happen to be going through way in advance, just email me, let me know, and I'll fix the question. If I do the Scantron and I figure out that 80% of the people miss the question, I just throw it out, because sometimes I just make bad questions. That just happens. So, I take them myself. I try to make sure they're not bad, but sometimes they're just bad. All right, so what I do is I've organized them by chapter, and within the chapter I've gone through in order, chronological order. This one's on page 131. So you can do these one of two ways. You can read the entire Nutrition Insight first, and then go back and answer the question. Or you can read the question first, and then look for the specific answer that you want. Both of those are really valid strategies. It depends on you and how difficult the material is, and what you're looking for. Sometimes if I read the question, it focuses my attention on what's the most important thing. Sometimes I just want to know about the topic, and then I'll find the answer. Because not everybody's equally interested in food allergies or, dental cabinets. Like, some of this is just what you have for yourself and interest level. There are a mix of true, false, and multiple choice questions. Some of them are multiple choice, meaning, so you've got A, B, C, and then D is A and B, or E is A and C. Okay, so here's one on Roux-en-Y gastric bypass, GI tract function, we'll go over that. Sugar protein reactions, diabetes and aging, you can kind of see. And then moving through, so now we're down to chapter 8. 12, I'm going down here, I'm going kind of fast because I want to show you something else. Okay, so this is another question that I like, type of question that I like to write. I'll list 5 different things, and then, A, B, C, D, and E, and then your number is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Mm-hmm. So the answer to number 18, you choose, B. I'm not even reading the question, but whatever the answer is, right? 19, D, 20, E. If these are used more than once, I'll tell you that. Okay, otherwise just assume it's 1-to-1 and you can cross them out. Okay, so through 11, then we get into the proteins. So these are, all the chapters we're going to cover up to the midterm are covered on here. The second reading assignment will be all the lipids, the energy balance, and then I'm going to find an article that's not terribly difficult. because, but it's going to be focused on either lipids or energy balance every time I pick a new one. So there'll be a couple questions on that, just because I know you also do this in 411, but it's good to relate what we're looking at to the stuff that's being published right now, because that's how those clinical recommendations eventually get written. Okay, so are there any questions on this, when it's due, where you put it? Okay.
I have a question. Are
Yes.
we allowed to work in groups?
Yeah, so unless the only thing you can't work together with somebody with is the midterm and the final exam.
And quizzes are okay if it's taken?
Yeah, so, unless, now, it's possible that I could have one quiz where I come in and go, okay, I really want you to work independently on this, but in general, yes, and I actually encourage that because, so when I went through the CDP, there were 4 people in my group. I worked with Jana, who now still works here, Hillary, who ended up in my PhD program with me, and Fionn, who worked here and then went to a PhD program somewhere else. So you, especially in nutrition, you find the same people over and over